This is AI Sportscast.
Welcome back to another edition of the AI Sportscast, a part of the Open Source Network. I'm Jay here with Mike on this Friday night, and the Cleveland Golden State Invitational is finally coming to an end. The two teams we thought that would be here in the beginning in the exact same fashion. Well, the order that we thought it was going to be with Golden State having home court starts next week, June 1st, which is a Thursday. And the finals format, for anybody who does remember, it's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Those are the only time the games are played.
Wonderful. Give those cats a break. They only need to play three games a week for the finals is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. Man, I hurt my shoulder this week. I'm sorry, everybody. I tried to move it. I think it's my fibromyalgia acting up. Anyway. No, I'm happy. I'm happy that I told you the Celtics were going to get one. I said someone was going to get one, and it turned out to be the Celtics getting one. They're still garbage. Cleveland just played. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about. They were at home and could have finished it, and they let the Celtics get one. And then, Ty Lue wants to praise them. Oh man, these guys, they're changing it up. Oh man, they do. They do the rotation better than Golden State. They're harder to defend than Golden State.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, come on, man.
They're harder to defend, huh?
I'm like,
if anybody tries to validate that is stupid. I'm sorry. I don't normally go off like that, but anybody tries to validate that the Celtics minus Isaiah Thomas is tougher to defend than Curry, Durant, Thompson, Draymond on the same court at the same time. That Celtics team led by Kelly Olynyk is tougher to defend than Golden State. Get out of here.
But I'm going to tell you this, and this is not going to be a shocker to most people. I'm not even shocked by it. But Cleveland's not going to win the finals. They're not going to win it. Just losing to the Celtics that one game, you can't do that with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And they're going to slip up and do that.
That's not my basis on why I think Cleveland's not going to win. I just think Golden State is just better if they're going a short rotation. I just think Golden State, there's, depending on how they do their substitutions, there's a lot of companies that put together to where they can outmatch Cleveland. I think it's only going 5. Honestly.
Really? You think they're only going to get 1?
I think Cleveland's only going to get 1.
You're telling me the greatest player right now in the NBA is only going to get 1 game?
I think they're only going to get 1. I think you're going to see the bad, because you see at times their defense looks really bad.
Yes.
They had spots against the Celtics. They had several times against the Pacers. Toronto, they just blew the doors off of them. I know that's your team. Team soft. And then I just think Golden State is just going to expose the hell out of their defense.
Now, I think
Cleveland gets 1.
Now, my question is, because the great thing about the Cavs is that they play in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the Eastern Conference. So they can play lax defense and still overcome. They don't have to be on their game. And they just messed up that Celtics game. They just got too lax. And, they almost won it because they came back and took the lead. It was a lucky 3-point shot that won the game.
I don't think they were playing lax. I just think they just got worse defenders than last year, because you got to look at it. They got Kyle Korver, not a good defender. Darren Williams, not a good defender. Kevin Love is not a good defender. Kyrie's not a good defender. Your best 2 defenders are LeBron and Tristan. Other than that, Shumpert's okay, but then who else you really got that's a good defender? They got shooters. They got more shooters, but their defenses went down. And that's why.
Golden State. I mean, Golden State is not like a great defensive team.
They're the best offensive team in the NBA.
But that doesn't mean they're great.
They led the NBA in steals, blocks, points, defensive points per game, defensive field goals.
So you're telling me they became a defensive team over a season?
They were always a defensive team. Golden State was always a top in defense. They were always a top team in defense the last couple of years. It's just that last year, the first year Cleveland had injuries. The second year Golden State had injuries. This year looks like both teams are healthy.
So this is going to be the series that basically states who's GOAT. What team is GOAT? GOAT team. The GOAT team.
The GOAT team.
What team is GOAT?
GOAT. It seems a little frustrated about GOAT.
I'm going to get into that a little later. But yeah, GOAT. If we're not talking about Kerry GOAT, can we just not talk about GOAT? We're not talking about grilling GOAT, stewing GOAT. GOAT.
GOAT.
The GOAT team. I phrased something. It's called sooled.
What?
Sooled. You know how everyone's coming up with these what are these called? Acronyms? Yeah, so it's sooled.
That just sounds bad. You need to explain. That just sounds bad.
When you hear someone say, man, you're sooled, SOOL, you're shit out of luck. You're sooled. I think GOAT is sooled and soiled. GOAT soils everything. Anyway, I hate GOAT. I
can't wait for it.
Well, I mean, it seems to be you can, because it's not going to be a series.
I can't wait for it. I mean, I knew this was going to be the matchup of the finals. Everybody known. If anybody didn't think they were known, they were just either a homer or parents of players on the other teams. Everybody should have known it was going to be Cleveland Golden State.
Well, I got my Durant t-shirt coming. So, I knew. I mean, this is the tragedy with me. I want Durant to get one, but I still want LeBron to win. I mean, it's like, I get the dilemma of being in love now with two different people, because you love them for two different reasons. I love her and I love her. There's just something about her, and then it's just something about her. And it's just like, if I could put those two together, I have like the perfect her. I get it now. I get it. I'm so torn. So it's just bad. I know what's right. And I'm trying to do the right thing and just like be focused on Durant. I know. But how can you not support LeBron and Cleveland? It's just so hard not to do it.
Yeah, both teams got a lot of hate against them. You got the people who hate LeBron and the Cavs all the time. You got the people who hate Golden State because they win all the time.
Well, I don't hate Golden State.
Plus Durant, not you. I'm just saying in general.
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't hate Golden State because they win all the time. I just hate them because Steph Curry's on the team. Go ahead.
And then people hate that Durant went there, and it's like, wow, why'd you go to a team that won 72 games last year?
Because I want to win, you idiot. Why don't you go to Cupcake City and be with Westbrooks and get triple doubles and have cupcakes and ice cream? Why don't you do that?
Oh, man.
Go to Houston with Harden and, just freak out the last couple of games. You know what I'm saying? Eat some ice cream and cupcakes in Houston. Get some purple drink. Why don't you do that while I win this championship?
A little angry over there. All right.
I just hate cupcakes and ice cream. I mean, they don't produce anything but like one superstar player.
Cupcakes are pretty good though. Ice cream's pretty good too.
Yeah, they are. But they're not good for you, as you know. They put on the pounds and they don't get you out of the playoffs into the finals.
Yeah, they definitely put on the pounds.
So, cupcakes. Cupcake City, OKC.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to in this finals? Is it just like you just want to watch the games? How many games do you think it's going?
I think it's going to go 7.
7?
Yeah, I'm always hoping for 7. It doesn't matter who's playing. I'm hoping for 7.
You ain't lying. It could be like Golden State versus Wizards. It's going 7.
It's going 7.
And knowing damn well it ain't going 7.
I'm always looking for 7 games.
Having a game 7's overrated. You don't need game 7 all the time. Like nobody wants. Did you want 7 games of Celtics Wizards?
No, it went on too long. Actually, I can admit that should have just been 4 games.
Yeah, it was like you watch the movies like the ending, but it's like, oh, it's about to end. No, I thought it was about to end there. Like, okay, but this is the end. No, it didn't end there. It was just like that's just how I feel like about just watching Wizards playoff series anyway. It's just like it goes too long.
You know what? Because I did catch a couple of the Wizards games this year, and your analysis of them, it was correct. It's spot on. Because I don't know, because it's just so hard to watch them. You know what it's like? It's like a father watching his kid that has some talent, but it's like just imagine your kid from the suburb who got talent in the suburb, but now they restructured the whole league, and now you got to go in the inner city and play. It doesn't look good. You're always a little worried. You're like, dog, you're good on our playgrounds, but now you got to play these inner city kids. They ball hard. These cats are going directly. They can't play in the NBA. They going overseas, and these cats are just gonna like just break your kids' ankles. You're just like, I'm just so worried and concerned. I don't want his confidence to be shook. These players are on a different level. I don't know why they restructured the league. We were doing fine playing in the suburbs. That's how I look at the Wizards. I'm like, I'm always cringing because there's always hope, but it's never enough. It's never enough to get them up and beyond. I mean, this year was a good year for them. I mean, they advanced through the playoffs. They were 1 game away from the conference finals. I mean, the East is so terrible. Maybe they can put together a couple of pieces like Carmelo or something, and then make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Just like Jay Cutler was your Band-Aid for football, Carmelo is your Band-Aid for basketball.
Plug and play, plug them in,
man.
Instant success. That's my man right there, man. Carmelo solves all problems.
I don't think he solves all problems.
You ain't make it to the playoffs? Get Carmelo. You made it to the playoffs, but you didn't get to the conference final? Get Carmelo. Carmelo, he needs his own ice cream. What would Carmelo? Yeah, Carmelo. Yeah, I'm going to get me a couple of scoops of Carmelo. What would that be? What would it be? Would it be a little bit of caramel with a little bit of butter pecan and some like sprinkles? What would Carmelo's flavor be if he was an ice cream?
I never really thought about that.
That would be like, man, I'm going to get me a scoop of Carmelo. It's the best thing popping right now.
Scoop of Carmelo.
A little scoop of Carmelo, man. Yeah, I'm going to treat myself today. I'm going to get a little scoop of Carmelo.
He's not the Band-Aid.
He can be.
What Cleveland?
I mean, if he was on Cleveland, so they would have a chance. It'll go 7 games.
No, I still pick Golden State.
The only thing I mean, Golden State has Golden State played a team like Cleveland this year? What's the hardest competition they've had all year?
They played Cleveland twice.
Yeah, and they split it.
Mm-hmm. They played the Spurs several times. They played the Clippers several times. They've played, they're in the West. They played, like you said, the West Stars are the good teams. They played several games in the West.
Jay, there are only 2 good teams. You have Golden State.
Spurs are good.
Who?
Spurs.
No, they're not good. They're okay. They're okay. They're not good. They're okay. The Clippers are okay.
No, the Clippers are 4. Whenever you talk Clippers, you just say 4.
4. 4.
It's not good, bad. It's just 4.
They're 4. So if they're 4, the Spurs must be 2.
And random team number 3.
And
there's always a team who does better than what they're supposed to. And the Clippers just stay right there.
Right there. Exactly.
At 4.
So basically it's either going to be Houston or OKC. And we know both of those teams are garbage because they got nothing besides selfish play. So a selfish superstar. They got nothing. So get yourself a scoop of Carmelo. Come Thursday night, pull it up in front of the TV and watch yourself some of this finals. And I hope you're just as torn as I am, but I got my Durant t-shirt. I made my decision. You can only love one. So I'm going to love Durant this year. And then I'm going to go back to LeBron. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, Jay. Now, when we come back, because it's been such a slow week, I've heard a lot of dumb things just in sports media, and I'm going to talk about some of that when we get back.
All right.
All right. This is the AI Sportscast. We'll be right back.
You're listening to AI Sportscast.